everybody, this is Rustin Rose of Metalholic Magazine and Metal Nation Radio, and joining us today, my brother Christopher, that's my peg leg, ladies, Bowes of Alestorm. How you doing, man?
Ahoy, how's it going, everybody?
Oh, man, congratulations on your upcoming new release, No Grave But the Sea. Fantastic record.
Well, thank you very much. I think it's pretty all right as well.
Oh, you know, you drink enough mead, and it all sounds great, right?
Yeah, I think it's one of these albums that's best heard while inebriated, you know?
So the burning question seems to be, just how many donkey shows have you been to?
I've never, ever been to a donkey show. I mean, I'm not even sure if they're real. Everyone says they're real, and everyone else says they're not, but maybe with this power of this song in Mexico, maybe we'll finally get invited to a donkey show and see what it's really all about. I think I'm going to regret writing this song, but never mind.
Well, it was certainly fun to listen to. You guys had a ball making the video, it looked like.
That was great. We got to have some hot girls, and I got to ride a donkey. It was a lovely day out.
So tell us about No Grave But the Sea.
Well, it's an album about pirates, basically, and it's full of good songs. That's not very descriptive, is it? I guess it's kind of more the same usual Alestorm stuff, but I think we've amped up the amount of catchy sing-along melody choruses and things and cut down on the dumb, pointless riffs that no one likes. So it's just a really condensed version of Alestorm with all the things you love and none of the things you don't like. So yeah, I think it's great. So we didn't want to jump too far away from what we usually do. So it's still in Alestorm land, that's for sure.
So did you guys go into this album with plans to try anything new? And please feel free to insert a deeply philosophical quote here.
Yeah, we definitely, we don't want to keep writing the same album over and over again because that would get incredibly boring and we'd probably all just kill ourselves. So we always try and add something new. And this time, we added a lot of sort of extreme sort of influences. So there's all these screams and stuff and, it's almost like metalcore riffs here and there. And yeah, and a few other things. But yes, I mean, I think we just couldn't cope writing the same album. No one wants to hear the same album over and over again. Even if some people think they do. They really don't. So, we just do what we like. And, we don't feel constrained in what we do. We don't feel like we have to stick to a genre, otherwise our fans are going to hate us because we don't care. If you don't like it, we don't care.
Well, you guys, even though they, pirate metal, folk metal, whatever, you guys sort of defy genres. You can sort of go wherever you want. I mean, put them anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, this year we're playing the Warped Tour, which is a pop punk festival. We're headlining a stage at Hellfest, which is the biggest mainstream metal festival in Europe, and then we're playing some black and death metal festival in Germany as well. It's we're doing everything. It's weird. Right, we're even playing a festival with Steve Aoki and Bastille and stuff. It's kind of weird that we just seem to transcend genres at the moment. So it's very weird.
You have an appeal to all different crowds and everything, and part of that obviously is the humor side to what you guys do.
Yeah, I mean the humor is always a big part of it. First and foremost, we take the music seriously. It's real serious music. We write it with real songwriting craft. But the lyrics, we just have fun with those because it doesn't matter what the lyrics are. May as well make them fun and exciting. So yeah, there's a sort of element of humor, but it doesn't mean we're a joke band. It's sort of a weird sort of something in between going on there.
This is the first album, obviously, for your new six-string swashbuckler, and I'm going to butcher his name, Mate Bodor, or is that Matey?
It's Mate. It looks a bit like Matey, but it's Mate. It's I think it's Hungarian for Matthew. But yeah, he's great. He just fits into the band so well.
Yeah, the guitar playing on the album is fantastic, and like I said, there's a lot of continuity on this album. I think it flows really well.
Well, thank you very much. I think we sort of designed the album to, we always pick which songs go where so the album makes sense from start to finish. I mean, we did stick all the good songs at the start, but, there's some good stuff at the end as well. So, it's a good balanced album, I reckon.
We're mentioning the new guitar player, and he's a great guitar player, but you generally do all the songwriting for the most part, but what sort of impact did he have on the new record?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, the album songwriting, it's mostly me. It was maybe 80% me and 20% our other keyboard player, Elliot. We sort of traded ideas a lot. But Mate, he didn't write any music per se, but, he's got this real nice playing style, his soloing style is just so lyrical and he's so precise that we just thought we had to showcase that. Because in previous years, we've been sort of gradually having less and less guitar solos. But this time around, we thought, let's have loads of them. So there's loads of bits that showcases his playing style that wouldn't have otherwise been in the song. So he's definitely been a big influence on the direction the music's gone, that's for sure.
And it only took 5 albums in a decade, but we finally have a self-titled anthem for the band name.
I know, it's really what you do in your first album, isn't it? But I was just writing that song. Like, it didn't have a song title at the time. It had these lyrics, and I thought, wow, this song's like, it could almost be called Alestorm. It's like about us. Could we do that? Could we get away with it? And I thought, yeah, let's do it. So, we finally got away with it. It's sort of like our anthem now, I suppose.
And we just alluded to this too. This is the 10th anniversary of the band. I mean, is it sort of surreal that this has gone on so long, and you're like, wow, we're still doing this, and people are buying?
Yeah, I mean, back when we started, we thought we'd we'd do one album and then maybe do a tour, then break up and get on real life. But it just kept going with a mind of its own, and I had to sometimes pinch myself to realize, what the hell have I done in the last 10 years? This is incredible. And it's definitely got no signs of stopping. We're gonna keep going with this, that's for sure.
It begs the question: how long is a pirate's career in general?
I mean, I don't want to do anything else in my life. I love doing this. So I mean, as long as the fans keep buying it and listening to it and come to the shows, yeah, I'm gonna keep making music. That's for sure.
The music on the album is incredible. You guys don't make a joke of that, but there's a lot of fun on this record. Tell us about the import and social commentary of "Fucked with an Anchor," or was this a theme song for the Trump administration?
No, I mean, that one was, we sat down and thought one day, what is it? What is the pure essence of what makes a great Alestorm song? And we thought, well, basically, it's music that sounds like a bunch of drunk guys at a football stadium shouting at the other team and shouting at the referee and shouting at all the other supporters, like, fuck you, your team fucking sucks, that sort of thing. So we thought, okay, let's just turn that into a song. So we just made this, it's essentially a drunken football chant, and it's become such a great song because it's got this really happy tune to it, but this really horrendous, offensive lyrics. It's just such a great, a great mix of things. I think it's going to be a fan favorite song, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's going to translate so well live. But now, I always thought peg leg potion was a euphemism for a pirate's homebrewed drum, if you will.
Yeah, it's actually just the lyrics of the song, it's just this recipe for this horrendous drink. But it was a thing we came up with once at a gig a few years ago when I think we weren't allowed to take alcohol onto the stage. There was some law against it. So we, for a joke, invented this thing called a peg leg potion, which is you get a little bottle of Coca-Cola, you pour half of it out, and you fill it up with vodka. And that's a peg leg potion. So we wrote a song about it.
Well, hey, at least with the euphemism, it sort of goes hand in hand with "Man the Pumps," right, so to speak.
Oh yeah, that song is definitely not about sex, that's for sure.
And of course, you guys ended it with a bit of an epic piece there with "Treasure Island," which obviously fitting.
Yeah, that one's sort of it's kind of like a throwback to, I think, our really early stuff, like on our first album, like the title track, Captain Morgan's Revenge. I was thinking of that the whole time I was writing it, and it's like, yeah, let's write a big, long, slow, epic, but, something, a good sing-along song. And I think it sort of captured that sort of essence, but it's kind of got all this stuff going on, and I think it's a great little song.
So, and we mentioned a little bit earlier on, you're going to be sailing the seas there of the Vans Warped Tour for 2 months. You're playing Download, Hellfest, and a couple of others like that. Where would you like to go with the band on this tour that maybe you haven't been before?
I mean, there's a whole pile of places we haven't been. This year we're gonna do South America. We've been there before, but did a couple of shows. Now we're gonna do a full-on tour of all these South American countries, like Peru and Chile and all these mad places, and also Mexico, where we're gonna play the song Mexico, and that's gonna be completely insane. But yeah, there's places I want to go. I mean, we want to go to Asia, like India, weird places, like countries we've never been to. We've only ever played one show in Finland. You'd think every metal band in the world's played Finland a million times. We've only been there once. So, yeah, I just want to play the entire world, literally, with this. Every country. If it exists, I want to play there. I want to play in Iraq and Syria and Afghanistan. I don't care.
Before we get out of here, I have to at least ask one serious question. Do pirates wear boxers or briefs?
Oh, almost boxers. Briefs are just, they really chafe your balls,
All right, so before we go, I would be remiss if I didn't ask. Anything to report on the Glory Hammer front before we take our leave? Yeah,
we're going to announce a European tour for Glory Hammer for sometime early next year. But yeah, they're doing things. Might do a new album if I find the time and I'm not too bored, So yeah, big things going to happen to Glory Hammer in the future as well. I'm going to be a busy boy.
Awesome, Chris. Thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with us. The new album is fantastic.
Cool. Thanks, man. Catch you later.